A woman in worn clothes sat across from a rich businessman. She needed this job badly. Her rent was due tomorrow. He looked at her shabby dress and frowned. You want to work at my company? His tone was cold. She nodded nervously. Yes, sir. I really need this job. He glanced at his expensive watch. Let's discuss this over lunch. At the fancy restaurant, he ordered expensive food. She chose the cheapest item on the menu. When the food arrived, she quietly closed her eyes. She folded her hands and whispered a prayer. The businessman stared. Other customers looked too. Are you seriously praying right now? He asked loudly. This is embarrassing. She opened her eyes calmly. I always thank God for my food. He shook his head. This is a business meeting, not church. After she finished praying, something changed in his face. He leaned forward. You know what? I respect that. His voice was softer now. I used to pray too. Before I got rich and forgot what matters. He looked ashamed. I've been testing people all day. Nobody showed any real values. She listened quietly. Everyone just wanted to impress me with lies. He smiled for the first time. But you stayed true to your beliefs. He offered her the job immediately. You start Monday with a signing bonus. She thanked God again, right there. As they left, he whispered, thank you for reminding me who I used to be. When you stay faithful to God, he stays faithful to you. Drop a heart if you believe. This dirty old man walked into the fancy restaurant. Everyone stared and whispered. The waiter blocked his path. Sir, we don't serve your kind here. But the man smiled. I just want to eat, please. The waiter pointed to the door. Leave now or I'll call security. Other customers laughed and took photos. One rich lady covered her nose. He smells terrible. Just then, a little girl ran up and hugged the old man's legs. Grandpa, you're here. The restaurant fell silent. A well-dressed woman rushed over. Dad, I'm so sorry I'm late. The waiter's face went pale. This is my father. He's a war veteran who lost everything helping others. He owns this building. The old man patted his daughter's hand. It's okay, but I think we need a new manager here. He looked at the waiter calmly. You're fired. This young lady will take your job. He pointed to a bus girl who had quietly offered him water earlier. The fired waiter fell to his knees. Please, sir, I need this job. But the old man was already walking away with his family. Never judge someone by their appearance. Drop a heart if you agree.
Hey, you didn't pay! The gas station manager shouted. The young man froze. I did. Please, here's my receipt, he said, holding it up, but the manager didn't look. He scoffed. People like you just lie. Everyone stared. The manager pointed. You're poor. Go clean the bathroom. The young man lowered his head. Quietly, he said, I'm just looking for a job. My mom is sick. But the manager laughed. Feel sorry for yourself all you want. It won't help you. Then a big, shiny black car pulled up. A man in a sharp suit stepped out. The manager ran to him. Welcome, sir. He smiled, but the man walked right past him. He went straight to the young man and said with a warm smile, there you are, ready for your vice president interview? Silence. The manager blinked. His face turned red. Therefore, he learned a lesson that day. Never judge someone by how they look. Drop a heart if you agree.
This little girl in torn clothes walked into a fancy bakery. She counted her coins. One bread, please. The baker looked at her dirty hands and sneered. Get out. You'll scare my customers away. She left hungry. Outside, she saw an old man sitting alone, crying. Are you okay, sir? He wiped his tears. My grandson, he died today. I have no family left. The girl's heart broke. She gave him her last coins. Buy some food. You need strength. The old man stared. But you're hungry too. She smiled. Kindness fills the heart better than food. The next day, the girl returned to the bakery. The same baker was there, but now he was packing boxes frantically. What's happening? She asked a customer. The owner sold the bakery. New owner starts today. Suddenly, a familiar voice called out. There she is. The old man from yesterday walked in, wearing an expensive suit. This young lady saved my life yesterday. He turned to her. I'm the new owner. You showed me kindness when I had nothing. The baker's face went pale. The old man continued. From today, she eats free forever, and you're fired. He looked at the girl. Real beauty comes from the heart, not fancy clothes. Drop a heart if you agree. This church elder panicked when he saw a tattooed stranger walk into the prayer room. The man walked straight toward the donation box. The elder's heart raced. He's going to rob us. He quickly hid the cash under his Bible. The stranger reached for the box. Stop right there, the elder shouted. What are you doing? The stranger turned confused. I'm just donating, sir. Liar, the elder snapped. People like you don't pray. You're here to steal. I've been a church elder for 20 years. I know a thief when I see one. The stranger stepped back. Sir, I swear I'm not. Save it, the elder interrupted. He grabbed his phone. I'm calling the police. You criminals think you can fool God's house? The stranger pleaded. Please, just check the security camera. But the elder wouldn't listen. He blocked the door. You're not leaving until the cops arrive. How dare you come here dressed like that? God doesn't welcome people like you. Just then, the pastor walked in. Brother Michael, what's What's happening? This thief tried to steal our donations, the elder said proudly. The pastor's face went pale. Michael, that's not a thief. The pastor showed him his phone. This man donated $50,000 online this morning. He came to pray for his sick daughter. The elder froze, but the stranger wasn't finished. He pulled out an envelope. Sir, I also came because the pastor told me you lost your job last month. My company is hiring. I wanted to offer you a position. The elder's hands shook. I judged you. The stranger smiled sadly. You judged my clothes, not my heart. God sees what we cannot. The pastor added, Michael, you've been my elder for years, but you forgot the most basic teaching. Faith isn't about how someone looks. It's about what's in their soul. Never measure someone's faith by their appearance. God works through the people we least expect. Drop a heart if you agree. This woman was crying loudly in the grocery store. Everyone stared. A man got angry. Lady, stop making noise. This is not your house. She cried even harder. The store owner walked over. Ma'am, please calm down or I'll call security. Other customers started complaining. She's crazy. Throw her out. But a little girl tugged her mom's dress. Mommy, why is she sad? The mom pulled her away. Don't look at crazy people, honey. A teenage boy filming her laughed. This is going viral. Then an old man slowly walked up to the crying woman. He sat next to her on the floor. What's wrong, dear? She looked up with red eyes. My son, he died in war yesterday. I got the news here while shopping for his favorite cookies. He was coming home next week. The old man's eyes filled with tears. I lost my son in war too 20 years ago. Everyone around them went quiet. The man who yelled felt ashamed. The mom covered her mouth. The teenager stopped filming. The store owner brought tissues and water. I'm so sorry for your loss. Your son was a hero. The woman smiled through her tears. Thank you for seeing my pain, not my behavior. 3 men sat at a table laughing and joking. But then a waitress came to them. She smiled and pointed at the bill. The man looked at her surprised. She was deaf and could not speak. The man used his hands to ask, can you not hear or talk? The waitress nodded with a small smile. But the man did not feel sorry for her. Instead, he wanted to help. He asked his friends to take out some change. Then he gave the girl some extra money as a tip. But the waitress hesitated. She didn't want to take the tip. Therefore, the man smiled and said, take it. You deserve it. The girl's eyes filled with emotion. She finally took the money and thanked him. The man was about to leave. But then he saw something terrible. The restaurant manager snatched the tip from the waitress's hand. She stood there, helpless. Therefore, the man got angry. His fists clenched. He walked up to the manager and threw more money on the table. How dare you take her tip, he said, his eyes burning with anger. The manager had no word. The waitress's eyes filled with tears again. But this time, they were happy tears. The man smiled. Never take advantage of someone helpless, because someone somewhere will stand up for them. Like this if this story touched your heart. An old man sat on the airport floor. His bag was torn. His money fell out. He closed his eyes and prayed quietly. A rich businessman walked by. He laughed at the old man. Praying won't fix your problems, old fool. A janitor nearby stopped sweeping. He bent down and helped pick up the money. Sir, here you go. The businessman grabbed the bills from the janitor's hand. Hey, I saw it first. Finders keepers. The janitor looked at him firmly. Sir, that's not right. The businessman smirked. Move along, janitor. This is my money now. The old man spoke softly. Please, I need that for my medicine. The businessman laughed louder. Then pray harder, Grandpa. Maybe God will send you more. The janitor stepped forward. Give him back his money. The businessman pulled out his wallet. He took out $500. He waved it at the janitor. Here's $500. Sweep somewhere else and mind your business. The janitor didn't take it. Leave now. The businessman's face turned red. You're just a floor cleaner. You probably pray to fake gods too. Both of you are pathetic losers. The janitor's voice became cold. I said leave. The businessman pushed the janitor's shoulder. Make me prayer, boy. The janitor pulled out his phone. He spoke into it. Security, remove this man from my airport. 4 guards appeared instantly. The janitor looked at the businessman. Faith isn't about being weak. It's about being strong enough to help others. 2 hours later, the businessman arrived at gate 12. He needed to meet a big client. His whole deal depended on it. A man walked toward him. The businessman froze. It was the janitor, but now wearing an expensive suit. You're the janitor? The man smiled. I'm David Chen. I own this airline. I dress as a janitor once a month. My father taught me to stay humble and help people. He was a janitor who prayed every day. The businessman's face went pale. Mr. Chen, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. Mr. Chen shook his head. Your meeting is canceled. We don't do business with people who mock faith and hurt the weak. He walked away. Then he stopped and turned back. That old man you laughed at? I gave him $2,000 for his medicine. That's what faith teaches us. To give, not take. The businessman stood alone. His phone rang. His boss was yelling. The deal was dead. Drop a heart if you believe faith makes us stronger, not weaker. He sits alone every day. birthday, but gets angry when people try to be friends. I watched him at work. He always ate lunch by himself. When someone asked to sit with him, his face turned red. His hands made fists. People walked away scared. What's wrong with this guy? I thought. One day I saw him grip his desk so hard his knuckles went white. His face was red. He was shaking. A coworker had just said good morning to him. Why does he hate people so much? I decided to ask him. When I walked over, he looked up. His eyes were sad, not angry. I'm not mad at you, he said quietly. I had an accident in 2009. It hurt my brain. I lost all my memories. I don't remember my mom's face. I can't feel fear anymore. His voice broke. When I get angry now, I can't control it. I see red. I hear blood in my ears. I sit alone because I don't want to scare anyone. Tears filled his eyes. I'm not human anymore. I'm a monster. I realized he wasn't mean. He was protecting us from his pain. If you think he's brave, drop a heart and subscribe. A little boy smiled and gave a man a gift. Happy birthday, Daddy. The man smiled. But when he looked at his phone, there were no messages from his family. Every year they forgot about his birthday. He tried not to care. But every time his phone buzzed, he hoped it was a message from his family. It never was. Later, he checked the family group chat. His mom and sisters were chatting, sharing pictures of their day. They even talked about birthday, but only for other people. No one said anything to him. Then his phone rang. It was Mom. Maybe now they remember. Hey, can you watch your nephew tonight? She asked. Your sister is busy? The man's heart sank. They didn't call to say happy birthday. They just needed something from it. He took a deep breath. Mom, today is my birthday. Oh, she said. I forgot, but can you still help? The man had always done what they asked, but this time he said no. Therefore, that night he sat with his son, watching the stars. Daddy, are you okay? He smiled. Yes, because today I finally remembered something important. What? His son asked. Stop proving. Start living for yourself. Comment yes if you agree.